Hello and welcome to Cassie's Cosmic Wave of the Week. This is your weekly overview, basically coming in for January the 6th. Just to give you an overview of what the week will bring. We've got the Two of Wands, we've got Patience, or the Temperance card, which represents patience. We've got the Hierophant, we've got the Nine of Swords, and we've got the Tower. And the main card that I'm using, or has come out, is the Seven of Pentacles. So it's really giving you very much a feel within the Tower this week that it's still about the security aspects of your life. You know, this next week we've got left, the first 2 weeks are riding on the full moon, the new moon, sorry, in Capricorn. So this is very much about on Monday and Tuesday. It's still about if you need to sign anything, if you need to perhaps jump into anything this week. It's very much anything that's maybe last minute, those last minute details that you need to be dealing with in some form, in some way. The Two of Wands is about achieving something. It can be about you sort of persuading others of your talents, and this is the time for anything on Monday and Tuesday, for anything that needs signing or maybe looking at in some way, or agreements or going back over. Monday and Tuesday will be the key dates to do that. Temperance is the next card, and Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius, and again Jupiter, planet of expansion. The 9th house is about expanding anything you do this week. So if you're going for a job or a job interview, this is expanding your world here coming in. Seven of Pentacles is about making progress. It's about that security. So very much the first 2 days of the month are any job interviews, more or less, that you would be getting the job. You're riding it on a new moon. The Temperance is linked towards that 9th house of education, the higher mind, travel, expanding your world. And so those 2 days are a case of jump into something. If you want to jump into it, now is perhaps the opportunity to do so. It's kind of tweaking or looking at some of the goals that you may started, or reviewing, or wanting to take another approach into a situation. But very much the first part of this week is about new opportunities. Wednesday the 8th will not be, when I look at the astrological side of things, won't really pan out to the extent that I would like it to. It's going to be a little bit about a rough day in the heavens. Now the Hierophant has come out around that, and the Hierophant is generally a boss, a parent, a judge. It's linked to the Taurus field, but I would kind of say at the moment, when that comes underway, anything that if you've got a meeting, you might need some form of roadblock in that meeting. Even if you're selling something, you might find that the energies fall a bit flat on Wednesday in particular. Things need clearing, things need perhaps being made stronger. Another person, maybe the base, or in particular make the situation a little bit difficult. You know, the Hierophant sometimes can mean about holding back, again teaching traditional values. So again, it may mean that you've got to let someone else lead before you do, or someone else decides to have the last word. And it kind of means really that you need to take a little bit of a step back, because Wednesday will be, again, I'm almost going to call it Roadblock Wednesday. You know, I kind of feel to some degree that, I'm not going to say bad things are going to happen, but I would say if you're going to put something forward, kind of wait a day or two, because I just think that it's about you learning something. Now, whether you're learning something via education that day, or you're having to learn to share someone else's beliefs. In other words, let them think that they're winning that day, or let them think that they're the one with the answers. It's kind of saying to you here, knowing how to act appropriately, kind of with the Hierophant card there. It's giving you a feeling of just drawing back. You know, maybe you're going to cling back to old ways and old situations, but I would kind of say on Wednesday, just pull yourself back, be very mindful about what you're actually saying or speaking about to other people, because I just think that it'll be a little bit of a crunch day, unfortunately, for most people. Thursday is the Nine of Swords, and again there seems to be a little bit of a guilt trip about. There seems to be things that someone's worrying about. They're feeling a little bit overburdened mentally and physically. And I did say, even though we're riding a new moon, the first kind of week or so of January is still known in the zodiac, in the Cosmo, to be a little bit of a difficult one. It may mean that you're a little bit restless, you're not sleeping too well on Thursday, you're having to give things a lot of thought within your life. Certainly you feel as if there's a lot of good intentions there, but this seems to be about worry in some degree. Someone seems to be a little bit worried about maybe what's taking place on Wednesday. With all this. Thursday and Friday here, even though I've got the Nine of Swords and the Tower card, whatever you're worrying about, it's giving you the ability to rebuild it. And this month is about a mapping month. It's about you rebuilding things and looking at things, or the structure in January. You kind of feel you'll get things more underway when you hit February. Thursday and Friday will turn your attentions towards rebuilding, say, making money, possessions, purchases. Again, that Taurus overflow that's there, Taurian moon, if you like, tends to overflow in. So Thursday and Friday will say that, you know, they're good days to be like a bull in a china shop. Wednesday isn't. Wednesday is not the day to force your opinions or to push your way forward. Thursday and Friday is using your imagination and your ambitions about what you can rebuild. The main card of the week is the Seven of Pentacles. And anyone who knows the cards, it is about you've got the ambition to make money. You can lock down financial situations, whether it's a divorce or sexual interest or anything you like. This is about having some faith, setting some realistic goals on that financial level, but it's really giving you the sense of feeling that you can. Seven of Pentacles is also about being able to achieve in more ways than one what you would like to achieve. But remember what I've said, January is a month of goals. It's very much about, well, what do I want to do next? Let's check out my progress. How far have I come? Evaluating the situation, preparing for new strategies and new targets, seeing results further down the line, having a little bit of a break from too much pressure around yourself. But you know, it's an overall card, it's the card for the week, so you're at a crossroads. It means it's an important time of you evaluating maybe your resources or your finances in some way. And it's the card that I put as that overall card. So whatever's going on, new job, you're evaluating what you're worth and the money that's coming in. Even the Hierophant that comes in on Wednesday. Now Wednesday we hit the Taurus moon at some point later on, but I don't want you to go in like a bull in a china shop. I want you to stand back a little bit, even if it's regards anything to do with money or finances. So Monday, Tuesday are about sealing the deal, agreements, talks, pushing something on to the next level. Wednesday, if you can take the day off, guys, great, but I kind of feel, yeah, run and hide a little bit on Wednesday. Don't push it, don't prod it, just try and relax a little bit on Wednesday. Thursday and Friday are about you rebuilding that structure, what you want for the coming year. It's all about finances. It's all about, I'm not putting emphasis on the finances per money, it's about stability, it's about structure. So this week, as we're coming out of the darkness of maybe the squares around January that have all hit us head on with a lot of stress, pressure, emotional, feeling very much like people want to pull back. Quite a lot of people have felt like they want to be on their own. As we build up to the full moon, which is next week, and I'll talk about that in next week's video, you're going to feel a lot lighter and brighter. And I'll do something for the weekend anyway. But this is just a little bit of a mini spread, because when we hit the 11th and 12th, they're golden days. So the Cosmo, the universe, will shine on you around next weekend. But this is about a tidy up. So if you're going for an interview, this is about expanding your world, expanding your life. To just recap on these, the Two of Wands is offers of new works, it's agreements. Temperance is patient, it's ruled to Sagittarius, so it is the 9th house. You know, travel, media, marketing, learning, education, teaching, whatever it is, you're being valued, you're going to be paid it. By the end of this month, it's about money coming in. So this is about stability and growth this particular week. The 8th, recapping, hide if you can, but just watch what you say. Do not push anything, do not confront anything on the 8th. And then the end of the week is, again, you rebuilding, looking at the strategy and the structure of it all. I do think on the whole of it, it's a good week. It'll be quite a strong week. anything that's worth having, you have to work for. And always remember that. This is a year of building foundations. It's going to be a real good growth period. When we come out of January, the year begins for me, because it'll be the year of the horse on the 31st of January, just after the day after the super new moon in Aquarius. So have a wonderful week. Good luck for any interviews, any jobs, anybody looking at having a pat on the back or being praised around the work area. Someone may talk to you and say, well, actually, we're going to give you a bonus, or we're going to give you an upgrade. So those talks will be pivotal around Monday, Tuesday. Doesn't mean the bigger picture will come in, but it will be significant talks. We've got talks that are linked with your value, your money, your structure for the year to come. Wednesday is about learning lessons, learning from others, taking a step back. Even if someone's in your face, take a step back, please, on Wednesday. It is not a great day. It's a frazzle day in the Cosmo. You know, and even though those cards are what people perceive as negative, they're not. Nine of Swords is too much mental stimulation, your brain in overpower, just feeling drained. The Tower isn't mean that your world's falling apart. This is about what you can rebuild for the coming 12 months or 11 months ahead. Take care for this week, and thank you for watching the weekly overview from Cassie's Cosmo.